Hi everyone. Today is July 25th and I'm participating in an open collab, Christmas in July, that is hosted by Debbie's Kitchen. What we need to do is make a tropical dish, dessert, or drink. So today I'll be making tropical bread pudding. What all goes into the tropical bread pudding? 3/4 cup packed brown sugar, 2½ cups whole milk, 1 cup half and half, 4 tablespoons unsalted butter, 2 teaspoons vanilla, 2 teaspoons ground cinnamon, 1/3 cup rum or rum extract. I'm going to be using the coconut rum, 1½ cups ripe bananas mashed, 1 cup chopped macadamia nuts divided, 1/2 cup shredded coconut plus 1/4 cup, 1 cup pineapple chunks cut into smaller pieces, 4 eggs beaten, and 1 large challah or brioche bread. You want it stale. Normally I dry them out the night before, but I forgot, so I will show you how I will dry them out in the oven. So let's begin. So take your bread, I cut it in half so I could fit it on my cutting board, and just cut it into small cubes. Like so. Put them on a large baking sheet. And I'll finish that and I'll be right back. So I have them all cut up. You want them on a single layer. Mine are in a single layer. They're very, very jam-packed though, and normally I don't do that. If they're too full, then I use more than 1 baking sheet. But I'm going to try it this way. I didn't really want to have to sit there and cook 2 batches of them. So take your bread cubes, put them in a preheated 200-degree oven, and the recipe says 45 to 60 minutes. I don't think it'll take that long, so I'm going to check them at 30 minutes because you don't want them to burn. You just want them to dry out. So after 40 minutes, I took them out of the oven. Some of them are hard, like this one. This one is soft on one side, but I think it will work. Then set them aside. So we need to chop the 1 cup of macadamia nuts. That was 1 4-ounce package that I have. I'll put it in my 2-speed KitchenAid food processor. Move it over to chop. Then it's chopped finely. Preheat the oven to 350. Take a large saucepan and combine the first 7 ingredients over medium heat. So that will be the 3/4 cups brown sugar, the 2½ cups of whole milk, the 1 cup of half and half, the 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, the 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, and the 1/3 cup rum or rum extract. Stirring occasionally. Heat until the brown sugar is fully dissolved. Do not let the milk boil. So the sugar is dissolved, the butter is melted, it has heated all the way through, so we'll set it aside. Take a large bowl, put in your bread cubes, take your milk mixture and pour it over the bread cubes, and gently fold together to make sure everything is coated. Add your 4 beaten eggs, your mashed bananas, and your 1/2 cup of coconut, and 1/2 cup of nuts, and mix that all together. Let that rest for 5 to 10 minutes. So this has sat for 10 minutes. Pour it into a 9x13 baking dish. And I have it setting on a cookie sheet just in case it decides to boil over. I don't think it will, but I don't want to have to clean up the mess. Then take the remaining 1/2 cup of nuts and sprinkle it over the top. So put your tropical bread pudding in a preheated 350-degree oven for 45 minutes. So I'd like to thank Debbie from Debbie's Kitchen for hosting this Christmas in July collaboration. If you haven't been to Debbie's channel, I encourage you to do so. She has some really delicious recipes and she's such a sweet lady. All right, so it has cooked for 45 minutes. I don't know why this side is a little bit more poofier than the others. I don't know. One thing I forgot to tell you and one thing I forgot to do was lightly grease the baking sheet. So I'm hoping I can get it out of the pan. Then take your pineapples and sprinkle it over the top. Then take your last 1/4 cup of coconut and sprinkle it all over. And then put it back in the oven for 5 to 10 more minutes. So here it is, fresh out of the oven. Still a little bit poofy on this side. I'm sure it'll settle down as it cools. Let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes and then serve it warm with either ice cream or whipped topping. So here is the tropical bread pudding. We'll put a little bit of vanilla ice cream on it. I think we'll put a cherry on top. So here's the tropical bread pudding. Let's see what Dave thinks.
I see pineapple.
Tropical bread pudding.
Huh. That one smells good. It's got all kinds of goodies in it.
It's got bananas in it, pineapple.
There's some kind of nut in here.
Macadamia nuts.
Mm.
Brown sugar.
I could smell the brown sugar before I tasted it. Mmm. This is really good. It's really good.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.